iron shovel while I was out here, but I guess it's probably just a waste of iron at this point anyway, as quick as we're going through the shovels. Good thing I have a few cobblestone left. I might as well just make a few shovels. Getting quite a bit of sand for our efforts. That's good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 stack of sandstone. Almost have 2 stacks worth of sandstone. That's probably enough to get the floor covered in our work area. I would imagine. I mean, I don't know. I haven't counted it or anything, but it's not too terribly huge. I might as well keep working on it a little bit though while I'm here, because I'm sure I'll build something else with sandstone later anyway, so getting more now won't be going to waste. I really do like building with sandstone. It's bright, brightens up any room, and it's really nice. Especially, I mean, of course I like it with the texture pack I'm using now. Painterly has a really good set of options for sandstone, but even default sandstone's pretty nice to build with. So much gravel. Don't know what to talk about. All this dead air. Back in college I used to work at the college radio station, and of course it's college radio, so nobody ever listened to it, but I used to be a radio DJ or whatever, host for the radio station. We used to play the indie alternative kind of rock music, because we had to have the music that wasn't like big and known yet because of, you know, licensing issues and stuff. And always had to worry about dead air, because dead air was wasted money as far as a radio station was concerned. Why would you have dead air if you're not having like an ad or the music playing? So now when I'm doing these commentaries, I always kind of have that in the back of my head, that if I'm not finding something decent to talk about, then that's dead air, and hopefully you guys aren't too bored by that. Hopefully it doesn't bother you nearly as much as it bothers me. Can't believe how much trouble my mod installation guide has been for people. I mean, granted, I'm not the best teacher out there. I'm not really all that great at teaching, but I kind of thought my mod installation guide was pretty straightforward, step by step. I mean, I showed in the video every step you needed to do to install the mods, but apparently I get messages like every day, every other day for that video asking how to do this or that, and I don't know. I don't know how to reply to that, because it's right in the video if you had watched the video, and I don't know, it's kind of starting to annoy me how people will apparently just turn the video on, watch for about 2 seconds, and then make a comment of how do you do this that's in the video. I mean, granted the video is like 48 minutes long, but it's that long because I'm doing a step-by-step process of how to get the mods installed. I even inadvertently show you how to fix a mistake because during the making of the video I made a mistake installing the mods, so I kept it in there to show you what to do if you make a mistake while you're installing the mods. And still, people refuse to watch the entire video, apparently, because otherwise they would know how to install at least those specific mods. Now, questions about other mods I could understand, but that's not really the questions I get. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, those of you who have watched the video and are looking for TFC's mod manager, because I know that's been an issue, people finding that. In that mod installation video, I've gone ahead and provided a direct link to the TFC mod manager zip file that I made. That way you guys can get it directly, and you don't have to go around searching for it. Because apparently, even though I showed in the video exactly where to go to get it, it's still fairly difficult for you guys to get. So, if you've been wondering how to get TFC's mod manager, just check the description for the installation video. There's a direct link in there now. And I've gone ahead and removed my zip file of the collection of all the mods because I would rather you guys go directly to the other mods to support the mod makers and stuff, because that would be the nice thing to do. But I do have the link for TFC's mod manager since it's so difficult for people to find for whatever reason. Getting quite a bit of sand now. And I'm still keeping this a fairly natural looking area. There's not a lot of sand right out on the beach, but right alongside there's still a good bit of sand, so better get the workbench before I forget about it. Kind of disappointed lately with the Painterly pack updates recently. They've been focusing more on their Amazo mod thing than adding in new textures for the texture pack itself. It's kind of bumming me out. I'm hoping they'll eventually get the default textures in there so I can pick and choose from there. That'd be nice. They already have the default paintings. Those are the paintings that I use in this pack too. Are the original Minecraft default ones, since they're an option in Painterly. But I noticed the other day Painterly had an update for July 25th or something. That was their latest one, and it was all about the stupid Amazo pack thing that they're supporting, which is fine, I guess. I'm not interested in those mods, but it would be nice if they would add in new textures for their Painterly pack options as well. I mean, they already have plenty. They already have a lot of Painterly options, but more would be nice. More is always good. So I think we have enough sand now to start working on the work area. That's basically what this is going to be. This isn't a home here. This is a work area. It's going to be a storage area, probably a farm in the area with the windows. It's going to be a functional work area. It's not going to be really a home. Our home, at least for the foreseeable future, is this tree house. How'd you get inside, piggy? Or boar, I guess you are? Oh well, you're dead now. You had to go attack me. Oh, you spawn on the grass, that's why. I don't really need your pork, but I need you out of here. Alright, so speaking of that, let's go ahead and make some smooth stone. Making smooth stone is easy, or not smooth stone, sandstone. You just have to put 4 in there like that. You don't even need a workbench. You can use your inventory crafting, but I just use the workbench because it's here. So why not? Might not even need more than 1 stack. I don't really know how big the floor is. I don't think it's big enough for... Certainly not big enough for more than 2 stacks, I would assume. Okay, so another reason to get rid of this grass layer is because of what we just seen. The animals spawn in grass. I don't really want them in here. You'll notice it's going to be fairly quick and easy to get the grass out of here because we've taken the time to get rid of all the stone. And dirt's fairly easy to dig up. And I'm out of shovels again. One thing about the all the new animal mods I have in here is get way too many random things like pork and the eggs and all that stuff. Feathers and all that random junk. Another good thing about putting the torches on these cobblestone is that while I'm digging I won't accidentally take out all these torches. I'll eventually probably take out the cobblestone and replace it with the sandstone as well. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I bet a dirt block landed on the pressure plate for a second before it ended up in my inventory. So yeah, I'm thinking about this front area being a farm area. Then I'll probably split it up. I'm probably going to take these windows out here so I can make a wall and split up the area. And I'll make this back area a storage space. Put in a bunch of different chests. That way I can maximize the space. I don't really have any use for a wheat farm. I probably have more use for a reed farm, sugarcane farm, especially with the ability to use paper to make maps now and that sort of thing. Don't ever really have any use for wheat. I end up making a wheat farm and it just sits there the whole time. I think in the original Let's Play for Minecraft, when I made a wheat farm, I harvested it like once just to show you guys how to do it, and then that was it. It just sat there the rest of the time. I really have very little use for wheat or bread. I mean, I realize you can take a stack of wheat with you when you're caving or whatever and have essentially, you know, practically a stack of bread, but I can't really be bothered to go through the whole process of making bread every time I want to heal up inside of a cave. Because the only time if I end up needing health inside a cave, it's while I'm fighting an enemy. It's not while I'm sitting around after a fight, you know. If it gets to a point where I need health after a fight and I don't have it, I just head back up. It's about time. It would be about time at that point to head back up anyway, to drop off loot and stuff, so I would just rather take pork along, or fish or something like that that's ready to eat, ready available. Probably pork because it's the most health you can get from a ready-made deal. I think that's just about it now, except for the where the pressure plates are. Might as well. Oh, and where the doors are too. I'll have to replace those with sandstone. I could go through the effort and take out this one layer here and replace it with sandstone as well, but I think I'm just not gonna bother with it. I'll just let it stay like that, because I think I'm only gonna worry about the blocks that you can see for this building. Normally I don't do that. Normally I go through the effort of actually replacing the layer, but if you can't see it, I'm not gonna worry about it, I don't think. See how bright the sandstone's making the area already? That's what I really like about it. I mean, you still have to use the same amount of torches or lighting or whatever if you want to avoid enemies and stuff, but the atmosphere in a room is just so much brighter when you have sandstone as a flooring. Well, and of course, again, it depends on your texture pack that you're using. I really like this texture for the sandstone where it's nice and flat on top, and then